Hi everyone, I'm Joe.
Hi everyone, I'm Tiffany.
I'm Bart.
I'm Gio, and you're watching
AskTheFeels.
And today we have a question from Izzy. Izzy.
Hi guys, so I would like to know if on and off relationships ever end up successful. My boyfriend and I have been together for 1.5 years now, but he broke up with me 3 times in between that because he was too angry to talk through problems with me. I'm like Bart, like I want to fix the situation right there, but right now we aren't together and I know how to make it right, but he's not letting me prove that this time will be the last time we end it. So, yeah. Thanks for answering me.
That's so tough because he's been breaking up with her all the time. She's not breaking. When I think of on and off, I'm thinking like one person wants to break up and then the other person wants to break up, and then it just keeps. If it's not just one way all the time.
But that also means that he's the one that's also saying okay to getting back together each time too.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, he gets so pissed. He doesn't know how to resolve the conflict anymore, and he just wants to end it immediately. And so I think that's what results in him breaking up with her every single time. And with that type of pattern, I don't know how long a relationship can really last unless they both. Well, it seems like she's a little bit more emotionally mature just based off what we're given, but I don't think it'll last very long until he emotionally matures.
Yeah, I think that's true because when I was younger, for me, if I just get pissed off, it's easier to just cut off the relationship with a girl than it was to stay with her
And work it out.
Yeah, and I think I've never had a girlfriend who wanted to like work it out. So in this situation, it's totally different because usually if I tell them go, they'll go. But if in this situation, this guy's like telling you to go, but you want to stay, I think that's the reason why you're in this on and off relationship, is because you're holding on to it and you're strong enough to ride out the wave where after he's angry and then maybe he's chilled out, then he comes to his senses and he's like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe I overreacted. So it's probably going on and off because of you holding it together. And if it works or doesn't work, I think it all depends on you two and like how long can you put up with his anger and with his irrational thinking and him like being impulsive and just dropping you out of nowhere. Like if you could put up with it, you might be able to ride through all of that and end up showing him that problems can be resolved through just talking and calming down. But if you can't take it anymore, then it's not going to work out. It all depends on, unfortunately, you and how long you can ride through it.
You also got to think of it from your perspective, like how you have to deal with this constantly, all the time. Like, can you put up with him not being able to deal with his problems or like with your guys' problems with you, and he can't work on your guys' problems together as a couple? And if he can't, and if you can't put up with that of like continuing to like, come on, we can work it out, then I mean, it's a clear sign that, it's not going to work out.
Yeah, it's hard being the only one trying to convince the other one. It has to go both ways where you work together. If not, the best solution, in my opinion, is always to find someone who's willing to work.
Yeah, because it seems like on the conflict resolution side of things of the relationship, it seems like 90-10 right now. And almost everything should be 50-50.
And at the same time, you have to kind of be selfish in a way and think about yourself and how it's taking a toll on your emotions, because what I can predict will happen if this pattern continues is you're gonna just grow this huge resentment toward him, and it will be a really bad breakup. So definitely have a sit down with him and be like, hey, you know what? Like, I'm setting boundaries, I'm putting my foot down, you can't just toss me aside. Like, we're in a relationship, we gotta work shit out. I don't know what other girlfriends or other relationships you had in the past, I don't know how you deal with that shit, but you can't do this here because I want long term with you. And you tell him, like, next time you do this and you're not willing to work it out with me, you're losing me for good.
That's good, because it's 3 times too many.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Ask the Feels. If you guys really liked it, tell us by clicking that like button, that thumbs up. I like it when you do that, because when I see them likes, I know that y'all really liked the video and didn't just click for the nice thumbnail. So like this video, baby. And for more videos, click right here, baby. Click it. Tick it. Check it.
I think I would confront him and just be like, yo, I'm gonna fucking cut your fucking balls off.
What if that guy's like, ooh, do it today.
I'm gonna like, let's do it. Let me handcuff you. Let me really give it to you good. And then I'd fucking embarrass his ass or stick some shit in his butthole.
And he's like, ooh,
Then I'm like, fuck!
I like this kind of Geo.
Then you go to the police